Imagine this. You're strolling through the park on a sunny afternoon, birds are singing, children are laughing, and a gentle breeze is rustling through the trees. Suddenly, everything stops. The air feels heavy. The birds fall silent. The leaves on the trees stand still. You look up, and the sun seems frozen in the sky. What's happening? Earth, the planet we call home, has stopped spinning. It sounds like something out of a science fiction film, doesn't it? But what would actually happen if our planet were to suddenly cease its ceaseless rotation? The consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic. It's a thought experiment that reveals just how crucial Earth's spin is to life as we know it. The most immediate effect, and perhaps the most dramatic, would be the incredible forces unleashed by inertia. You see, everything on Earth, from the air we breathe to the oceans that surround us, is constantly moving with the planet's rotation. A sudden stop would be like slamming the brakes on a speeding car, except on a planetary scale. So, buckle up, dear readers, as we delve into the chaotic and fascinating consequences of a stationary Earth. Hold on tight because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's start with the atmosphere. The air we breathe is constantly moving along with Earth's rotation. If the planet were to suddenly stop, the momentum of the atmosphere wouldn't disappear overnight. Imagine winds raging at supersonic speeds, tearing across the surface of the globe. These wouldn't be mere storms, they would be planet-wide hurricanes, reshaping coastlines and flattening everything in their path. Then there are the oceans. Just like the atmosphere, the oceans are in constant motion, driven by Earth's rotation and gravitational forces. A sudden halt would unleash unimaginable tsunamis, dwarfing anything we've ever seen. Coastal cities would be wiped off the map in an instant, swallowed by walls of water miles high. But the devastation wouldn't end there. The very shape of our planet would be affected. Earth isn't a perfect sphere, it's slightly bulging at the equator due to the centrifugal force created by its spin. Without that force, the oceans no longer held in place would surge towards the poles. Imagine a world where entire continents are submerged, and new land masses emerge from the depths. It's a dramatic reshaping of our planet, driven by the forces we often take for granted. The changes to Earth's shape wouldn't stop at the oceans. The planet itself would begin to rearrange itself. Without the centrifugal force pushing outwards at the equator, the land masses would slowly creep towards the poles. Over time, Earth would transition from its slightly squashed shape into a more perfect sphere. This gradual shift would have a profound impact on Earth's crust. The movement of tectonic plates would accelerate, leading to more frequent and intense earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Imagine a world where the ground beneath your feet is in a constant state of flux, where volcanic ash blots out the sun, and earthquakes reshape the landscape on a regular basis. But perhaps the most disorienting change would be to our perception of day and night. With Earth no longer rotating, one side of the planet would be permanently bathed in sunlight, while the other would be shrouded in perpetual darkness. Imagine a world where dawn and dusk are but distant memories, where day and night are dictated not by the rising and setting sun, but by the slow, arduous journey around it. This is the reality of a stationary Earth. On one side of the planet, the sun would blaze relentlessly in the sky, temperatures would soar to unimaginable levels, making life unbearable for most, if not all, creatures. Oceans would boil away, leaving behind vast, arid deserts. Meanwhile, on the dark side of the planet, an endless night would descend. Temperatures would plummet, plunging the land into a deep freeze. The only source of light would be the stars, cold and distant, offering little comfort in the face of eternal darkness. Life as we know it, so dependent on the cyclical rhythm of day and night, would be thrown into complete disarray. Plants would wither and die without the sun's energy to fuel photosynthesis. Animals, deprived of food and accustomed to the regular cycles of light and darkness, would struggle to adapt. The scenario we've explored, a sudden and complete stop to Earth's rotation, is highly unlikely. The forces that keep our planet spinning are immense and unwavering, but it's a thought experiment that serves as a stark reminder of just how dependent we are on the seemingly simple act of rotation. It highlights the delicate balance that makes life on Earth possible. The next time you feel the warmth of the sun on your face or marvel at the vastness of the night sky, take a moment to appreciate the incredible forces at play, keeping our planet spinning and life thriving. It's a dance that's been going on for billions of years, and one that we should never take for granted.